So
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you too long, and I appreciate your time. One of the
No problem.
things which I ask everyone is, and I think this is, I actually have a completely separate section on YouTube just for the taking these bits out, because I think
Okay.
almost in many ways it's the most valuable bit, and it's almost
Okay.
for you, for any point kind of throughout your life or your career, what's the most valuable piece of advice you ever had?
Um, Without doubt, my grandfather, when I was growing up and helping him, we were on his farm, and he said to me, and I believe, now I understand a lot later on, it is a Mark Twain quote or a similar to a Mark Twain quote. But for me, growing up with a grandfather on the farm, it was just brilliant. He said, "Sunshine, remember, whenever you've got a new hammer, everything looks like a nail." And it's something I've lived by every single time. Is when something shiny jumps up in front of you, just be very careful as to whether it is an opportunity too good to be missed, or it's an opportunity to get hugely distracted, taken off down some sort of bypath that isn't going to be of help to you. So, when you've got a new hammer, everything looks like a nail. Just being very careful to run a ruler over what exactly is this? Where might it take us? Is that where we want to go or not?
I think that, no, I like that. It's good because again, it's very true in business because you have hundreds of opportunities. When I asked you if you wouldn't mind being interviewed, you could have said no. But likewise, it's very easy to get caught up in stuff which doesn't add value. And actually, you can apply the same kind of thing that you can very easily and well-intentioned be a busy fool. And it's one of the things that because I do like to learn from everyone, but I'm quite brutal with my own time. So that if it doesn't add distinct client or personal value, I try not to do it. But no, I think that's a really good one. And then also, if you were to give advice to your younger self, and you can pick kind of whichever age you want, what would that be?
I guess it would be probably my sort of early to mid-teens, and the advice would be stop trying so hard. Um, I I didn't feel I was particularly popular at school. I know I wasn't particularly popular at school, so I then tried really hard to impress people and to win people over. And obviously, it has a completely opposite effect. It just drives people further away from you because they think you're a bit of an idiot. So I think that I went chasing, wanting to be part of the team, wanted to be part of the gang, wanted to be part of being popular and just enjoying it, and got probably quite upset about the fact that I never ever was, and felt quite lonely. And actually, if I'd have just accepted myself for who I was, if I'd just accepted me for being me, I think other people would have liked me for being me, and I wouldn't have had to have gone around trying to be the big I am and actually just annoying the heck out of everybody.
But by the sounds of it, it feels like you've learned that lesson, which is almost one of the main things. Because like I was the same. So when I went to uni, it was a completely different culture shock to me that I didn't say fit in. I was just from a different background to everyone that I was around, and it was almost I just wanted to fit in. So you do anything you can to kind of you just want to be liked, I guess. But also now looking back, I did it with the best of intent. It wasn't anything malicious, but almost with hindsight, as you get a bit older, I now don't judge people too harshly because again, even if I know someone, so I coach basketball and we have youngsters at all different kind of ages. But if I saw someone in that scenario, or even it was still acting that way, I wouldn't necessarily judge them for it because they don't know any better. So it's almost where I think it's just it's kind of a learning kind of curve. But no, I appreciate that. I think it's very good.